Oh man, I as a viewer, absolutely a fan. Like, I think that is something I am always searching for. I've never been in this genre, so it's definitely a huge learning curve, and I was very scared. I don't think there's really much you can prepare for other than like getting close to your castmates, and luckily these guys are incredible people, so it was easy to work with them. But stop. Here we go.
Humble.
Yeah, no, I don't know if there's any specific prep other than just trying it out. You just have to go for it.
Who was that?
Romeo and Juliet was tragic. They threw their whole lives away for some meaningless hookup at a party.
Maybe they just want to have a little fun. Is that so bad?
You know, it's when you ask, like, what do you hope they like see different about you? It's like, well, I'm not really, this is a different person, right? So it's, I think like as an actor, I hope that they can see, I don't know, like I just had so much fun shooting the thing, and I hope that shows more than anything on screen. And I think like these guys make it super easy, but I think, yeah, it was just a great time, and I hope that, I don't know, I just hope it was, that shows. And I think as someone who is known from social media, going into a new thing, it was like kind of like what Siena was saying, you just kind of have to do it, because you get in your head, you overthink, you're like, well, going from one thing to another, it's like, who am I to do that, you know, that kind of thing. But it's like, it's life, you just kind of, who am I to box myself into one thing? Like, why not? You know, this opportunity presented itself, and I just wanted to fully submerge into it, and yeah, I had the best time. And more than anything, I hope that shows on screen.
I'm pretty much a football legend.
Draden's committed to wake up. So we need to keep him focused and free distractions.
You know what's funny? As a student, you act like you know everything, but you're learning. As the coach, you act like you know everything, but you really don't. Like, you're kind of making it up as you go. And I think that was the flip for me. There's this confidence that you have in high school when you're a teenager, this sort of blind confidence. And that blind confidence translates to parenthood, but the truth of the matter is, you know, you don't really know what you're doing. You're kind of making it up as you go. And so I think I just had to tap into those vulnerable moments on screen, just trying to portray the moments that we have as family. And even in the office with Drayton, you know, it's like, hey, it's okay not to know all the answers to these things, you know. And I think that just takes time to learn, and so that was the most interesting thing, I guess, to kind of dive into for this.
They died. My audition is still a few weeks away for Cal Arts.
You're letting your senior year pass you by.
No, I need to put my head down and focus.
Look, as someone who, like, this caters, there's an audience for these films, and I'm like in that audience. Like, I love these films so much, and like, I think growing up with sisters, constantly watching rom-coms, I'm like, it's even just surreal to even be in one now. But I think, I don't know, if you're into charming movies that are easy to watch, and I don't know, I think if you want to be surprised by the heart and like the depth and the layers of this film, like, I'd say watch Sidelined. And I think, I don't know, it's just such I don't even, you just kind of have to watch it, and I don't really know how else to sell it other than just put it on the TV. It'll surprise you.
Okay. Okay, there's passion and there's love, and it shows up in a million different ways on screen in this film, and so those who are watching will see their life in some way, shape, or form, and relate to it, which is all that we want. And you take away what you want from it, but I think from all ages, you can relate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Start off.
Here's my pitch. If you answer yes to all these questions, then watch the movie.
Love it.
Do you like to smile?
Yes.
Do you like to smile, cry?
Absolutely.
Do you like to laugh, smile, cry at the same time?
Yes.
Then watch Sidelined.
That's it.
So you coming to the party tonight?
I'm out of here the day after graduation, so I don't date.
Every rule has exceptions.
Oh, you're so smug, it's infuriating.
Miss Alicia is a dance teacher, and she's a mentor, bit of a mother figure to Dallas. She is very passionate, she's ambitious, and she's also very compassionate, to Dallas and her story and her family situation. She doesn't have a lot of females in her life to really guide her as it pertains to dance. So, Miss Alicia is a real anchor for her.
You kind of like it, don't you?
Girl, you're so into him, it's literally obvious to everyone but you. Why Waco?
My dad, his dad, all went to Waco. So, that's the plan, I guess.
Plans can change.
Look, you work so hard. You deserve to see Cal Arts.
I think I had the wrong impression of you.
That I was a man-whoring quarterback.
That you might not be so bad.
Yeah, I think Miss Alicia does not, I don't know that she has family of her own. So she really pours into the students that really take dance seriously. And I think that, you have to have that one person that is willing to tell you the truth, even if it hurts. And that's who Miss Alicia is. She's no nonsense. She's about, not compromising. And if she has a vision for you because she sees your gift, then it's something that she's going to try to continue to relentlessly, see the outcome be positive.
What are your plans when you get home?
I need to work on my routine.
I love the art of acting, and I never really took it off of my, vision. I always just kind of took it like, if there's something that I feel really resonates with me, something that I can be passionate about and have fun doing, that I'll still explore it. And so, thankfully all of these projects came at times that I had never expected. I mean, just out of the clear blue. Station 11 and First Wives, like all that was during the pandemic. And then after that, it kind of gave me another platform. And then I met Justin in Toronto, and he talked about this project, and we stayed in touch. And, we really had a heart for this story. And, thankfully he found the right partners in Tubi to really, bring this show to life. And so here we are, years later, and it's so great because I think it's a story that I think everyone can relate to. There's so many layers. You're talking about dance and football and commitment and love and, authenticity. It's all about life. So I think these are the stories that really resonate with people.
But we'll definitely see each other at games. Bud. You called him Bud. Why not castrate him? It would have been less painful. It just came out.
It was a lot of fun. I was just so smitten with both of them. I loved the chemistry between Noah and Siena, and they're so charismatic on film. They really just brought these characters to life. I found myself like rooting for them while I was watching the screening last night, and I just couldn't believe that it was shot in, less than 20 days, and that it was, all of this came together, and the vision, the way it was shot, like just so beautifully done, and shout out to Justin Wu, who really set the tone for everybody on the film.
And besides, it's gonna have to end, like everything inevitably does.
I want to consider my options. Waco has always been the plan.
Stop holding yourself back. Everything is a mess.
I'm following your lead.
I'm a complicated person.
Dallas, sometimes the people you love stay.
I love it. I think it just shows that people found a connection to it. No one knows how the story is going to end. At the end of the day, I do what I love, and if it reaches people, and it finds, a way of touching someone's soul, then that's what the purpose is for it. So it keeps me inspired to continue to do what I do.
So what's next?
I do love romantic drama. I love fun roles, and I love fantasy as well. So, you know, playing Glinda was awesome because it was really outside of anything that I've ever done before. And then Miss Alicia was amazing because she's this dance teacher. I got a chance to kind of channel my Debbie Allen on, you know, and just, you know, have fun with the character. But I would love to do more of this, you know, these type of films, and yeah.